Hello everyone, welcome to Bipolar Gaming. I'm Rain, and this is Kerbal Space Program. As you can see, we're sitting on the launch pad, and I'm messing around with some of the mods. I ended up trying to upgrade to KSP 1.3. Not all the mods worked, and I was having issues, so I reverted back and was still having issues. I just basically reloaded all the mods in fresh, which is why you see me messing around with things here. Also, I forgot to record a proper intro to this, so we're sitting on the pad getting ready to launch here in just a minute. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I'm recording this. This is meant to be a simulation, but I messed up and it's not a simulation, it's the real thing. Um, this is a probe that's going to Sarnus. I skipped ahead a little bit. I did some missions and got some funds together and launched this vessel. We obviously already completed our transfer maneuver. You can see Kerbal there in the background as soon as this comes into daylight. There we go. So this is the entire thing. We're traveling insanely fast right now, and I got another maneuver node set up in 176 days for an inclination change. It's got all sorts of scientific data, and I'm hoping that both of these are enough. They each have a 400G transmission, and they're combinable, so it's 800G. And this stage was basically meant to get us to Sarnus. Or, yeah, get us there. Um, this stage is meant to, well, this stage is still going to partially slow us down. Should have a little bit extra. And then this stage is to do whatever. It's only going to be a orbital one. I'm not quite sure on what we've got as far as. Let me zoom out here to Sarnus. So Sarnus is way out here past Joule. It's the game's equivalent of Saturn. I probably, just to speed things up, won't show much more of anything going on inside the Kerbal sphere of influence, except for maybe a few rocket launches that are going off to other planets, or I will probably end up constructing a space station to have, vessels dock and whatnot. Alright, and here we are with our next launch. It is called the Ahuva rocket. Actually, the Ahuva 2, the first one was the Ahuva. I hadn't named it at the time I recorded the video, but that's what I chose to name it. And this will be going to the same place. It's got a little bit more to it, but I'll explain that later. Let's launch. Alright, now that we're in orbit, I will see you guys at the maneuver node. Alright, this is the maneuver node to transfer us towards Sarnus. Alright. So, we're on our way out towards Sarnus now. The goal here in mind, I still have plenty of fuel in this lower stage. And the ultimate goal is we're going to use the gravity well of Sarnus to get us out to one of the outer planets. Probably won't be saving us much fuel, but the goal in mind anyway is to fly by Sarnus and get out to like Plok or Ulrum or one of the other outer planets. And these spaceships, they were quite big, as you can see. They are by no means cheap. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to launch enough to send to all the outer planets. I still haven't made up my mind which one this one's going to, but I figure when I create the maneuver node, I will figure that out. And I just realized I have not yet made a maneuver node for the first one. Well, either way, this will be the end of the episode. I haven't the funds to send out another one, so I'm going to have to do some missions inside Kerbin's Sphere of Influence to get some more money and prep for the Jewel and Duna windows that are coming up soon. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, come back for more.